Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another video. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. We've got Trev down there currently upside down. He was enjoying the sun, but it's now just gone behind a horrible big dirty great big black cloud. So anyway, we might be in shade for the rest of this video. I've got a great exercise that you can actually do at home or at work. Have a little sneaky 10 minutes practicing. Actually don't need a club. I'm going to show you with this stick, and obviously with any exercise and drill we need to transfer it over to a club, and that's what I'll be doing with the second half of the video. Okay, probably get Trev out the way, front camera set up, and we'll see you in a little while. Okay, so this video is called the torso twist. Now, a lot of the videos on the channel I kind of find the one thing that cures four. I think that's good teaching, to be able to kind of find the catalyst behind all the problems. So this one's all about the torso. Now the torso can be the steering wheel to the golf swing, I think. It can have an effect, like I say, of helping other parts of the golf swing. So quite a simple one. I think it's going to be a short video. Don't quote me on that because you know I like a waffle. Okay, so I've got a stick and I want you to, you can do it with a golf club. You actually don't need anything. You kind of just point your finger out really. So what I'd like you to do is take your address position, hold the stick in with your hands, and on the backswing I want you to just make a little twist. Now this stick, as you look down, should be pointing kind of 45 degrees. It's not a full coil. We don't want you to kind of go over towards the back camera there. So it's a little, it's gone past my right shoe, and it's only a little twist. Now head stays nice and still. Now this exercise is now a lateral shift, so you can see now what's happening. I'm shifting my belly button laterally. There's no twist yet, and this is a really great one for you guys who want to create more power, get the club dropping in from the inside, because if you've got this lateral shift over, there's a third ingredient by the way, if you've got this lateral shift over, then you can pivot around this front leg. And that's really going to get you in that impact position that you're looking for. So it's a twist to start with, and then a lateral shift over. As you can see, my belly button is staying shut. So there's obviously a little bit of twist. You can see it's now pointing at the front camera. It's like impossible to keep it ridiculous. So there is a little bit of twisting, but the majority of the work is this belly button is now going to go over my left foot. And that's what I want you to feel. This little exercise, twist, lateral shift over my left foot. The resulting factor of that is you should feel like there's some weight on the inside of my right foot there. And I think I'll do another video probably in this July series about how the footwork and how important that is as well, the pressures you should be feeling. So twist, lateral shift, let the right foot come up, let the knee kick in a little bit, allow it. Don't stick it on the ground because you'll hurt yourself. So allow it to get pulled up. Twist, lateral shift. We'll do the third motion in a moment. Twist, lateral shift. You can actually do it with your club across your hips. So whatever I do with my hips, you're going to see with the clubs, I'm going to keep them exactly there. So there's a little twist. You can see now it's kind of shut. So we're going to try and keep it shut and twist over. So you can see there with the lines I'm drawing, both pockets are going to be going lateral. So the steering wheel to the golf swing, if you get this kind of lateral shift right with your torso, then you're in a position for allow this club to drop. Because I think if you had a golf club here, I'll show you with a club in a minute. If you had a golf club here, that's very hard to come over the top. So a lot of people I see who have problems twist too early and the club's going to get thrown out because of it. Right, okay, so that's the first and second little ingredient. Now we're going to blend up the twist. So from this kind of lateral shift onto our left foot, now what we're going to do, you can take one hand off if you want to see it, is your kind of belly button and this club now wants to now pivot and then aim down the line. So we're twisting, we're shifting. Now you can see now with a line, I'm right over my left foot, really over. I've got kind of, I'd say 80% of my weight on my left foot there, my left leg. And now from here, we are now twisting and pivoting, allowing this right leg to kick in and the right foot to be totally up in the air. Don't keep that right foot on the floor, you'll hurt your back. Twist, shift, pivot. And obviously the secret to this is to be able to blend this up into one motion. We're going to do it with a club in a minute. Twist, really feel like you're shifting. Don't open up yet. You can see from the front camera, or you actually see with this stick, where my body is aiming. Slightly out to the right as I look down, left as that front camera looks. I haven't twisted yet. And then from here, all the pivot happens. There's your steering wheel to allow this to twist. Because we don't just stay there and do nothing. we allow this body now to twist round. There's your power move. There's your power move. I'm not even doing the first bit, I'm just doing the third ingredient, allowing my body to twist. So I'm over my left foot, and now everything now kicks in. You can see I'm twisting, there's a bit of weight on the inside of my shoe, but from now it's right up on the toe. Allow it to be kicked in. Right, okay, so that's kind of an indoor exercise if you've got 5 minutes. And remember, you don't even need a stick. You can just do it if you're kind of waiting for the kettle to boil. Put your finger in your belly button and then twist. Lateral shift, pivot, twist. I call it a coil, but we say twist. Lateral shift on the inside of my right foot there, because it has been pulled on the inside by the lateral shift. Over the top of my left foot, pivot through. Allow everything to twist. Right, okay, so I've got an 8 iron here. I do it with an 8 iron because it gives you a bit of loft. We're not going to hit these full out, so there's no need for me to create a little bit of power to get the ball up in the air. So it's got a bit of natural loft. 8 iron's a good club. And let's do the same thing, shall we? So back swing. So we're not going to make a full back swing actually, we're just going to do what we did. Twist, lateral shift, pivot. And then we're going to really break it down like we're kind of starting again. Where you'll feel it is in your right foot. Twist, I haven't pivot. You can introduce a bit of hinge if you like, but anyway, you don't have to be perfect. That's the biggest thing. You can see now I'm getting pulled, so I know that's right. So I'm on the inside of my shoe, and then from there, you pivot round. Whoa, that was nice. Twist, head still. Okay, let's get that belly button over my left shoe. Oh yes, look how much I'm getting pulled on that inside of the shoe. And now from now, we're twisting. It's not a distance exercise, they're probably only going 20 yards. Okay, let's see if we can blend those 3 feelings up. Okay, the backswing, let's make that a little bit longer, so it's going to be a little bit easier to do. So without a ball, let's see how we get on. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, a little bit longer backswing, nice and smooth. Okay, I didn't hit that right at all. Let's see how we get on with the next one. Might have been a good shift, but I'm not sure. Let's put in a bit of hinge, make sure we got a bit of height as well. Shift over, pivot. Hinge, shift and pivot, that was better. Maybe a bit of hinge was required to get the club coming down into the ball naturally. Hinge, right, okay. Biggest focus here with this slow motion swing I'm going to do after is this. I'm going to see how much I can get into the ball with my shift of my torso, and then we're going to really pull up out of it. Yeah, that felt okay. And then you can take it a little step further and start introducing a little bit more speed. Let's give it a go. So the main aim of this video is to actually do it away from the course, giving you little exercises away from the course, because as we know, probably life gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it, of our time, and not every day we can get to the range and practice. Okay, and let's speed that up a bit, shall we? And make it a little bit longer. Oh, it's actually easier to do if you make it a little bit longer actually. Remember, you're layering it into a normal swing. That's the whole idea. We obviously don't play golf just doing this, but I like to try and really break it down and get your fundamentals and your foundation to your golf swing. The foundation to a lot of you guys is getting that lateral shift over. Right, okay, let's slow this down, see how I get on. It's really great for kind of putting compression on the ball. Okay everyone, so if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Remember, how we use our torso has a great influence, as you saw in the video. How I use my torso here has an influence of where my pressure. The reaction is my feet and what they're doing. So if you can feel the pressure on the inside of your shoe, then you know you're doing it right. If you're spinning, which I've seen too many people do with their feet, you know you're probably not doing it properly, or you're definitely probably not doing it right with your torso. So you remember, you'd rather be this side of the fence than this side of the fence in golf. Practicing getting that shift over before we twist and make that pivot on the way through, vitally important, and breaking it down into such small kind of movements, I think that's the key, because remember, we're here to jigsaw our golf swing together and then blend it all up at the end. Okay everyone, so like I said, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate all your support. If you're enjoying these July series, yeah, so I'm really enjoying doing them, and more importantly, I really hope that you're enjoying it too. Okay everyone, so like I said at the start, bit of a cloudy one today, but never mind, we go again tomorrow. And if this is your first time viewing the channel and seeing one of the videos, I'd love you to consider subscribing, being part of this little community that we're growing here. Because like I always say, pretty much at the end of every video, is to teach you to teach yourself. Because when we're out on that golf course, we are on our own. The only real feedback we've got is that golf ball. Why does it do what it does? Why does it start where it is, what spin it has, and how we strike it? That is our feedback. And the quicker we can understand what's happening, if it's all going a little bit wrong, the better. And it will make golf a little bit more enjoyable, as we know. Okay everyone, it's too much for Trev obviously, so we'll see you tomorrow. If you're playing today, have a great golfing day. I'd love to hear where you are. If you're watching anywhere in the world and in the UK, I'd love to know where you are and where you're playing. So from myself, Trev, and a cloudy UK, sorry the sun hasn't come out, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great golfing day, stay healthy on and off the course, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks everyone, cheerio.